So in the better part of last year, I'm doing CrossFit. And when you do CrossFit, you have to do certain movements that require your full range of mobility. So today, I'm excited to be trying out this app called Gowod. You probably heard it if you are a CrossFitter, and you know that mobility is just as important as strength and endurance when it comes to CrossFit. And as you will see in this video, I never concerned myself to stretch or work on my upper body mobility like shoulders, upper back, triceps. I do stretch a lot of my hamstring and quads. You know, as a footballer, that's all we use. But let's dive into the video. I'm using the application Gowod. You can test your mobility for free if you want. They are not sponsoring this video, so I don't care if you buy it or not. So let's dive into the voiceover. First, it will ask you some basic questions. What are you looking for to improve performance, reduce risk of injuries? And then it will ask you the equipment that you have at home. Choose whatever equipment you have. It will ask you your CrossFit affiliate. You can skip this one. The first test is the compas. To test your shoulder internal rotation. What's cool in the application, it will show you the instructions and it will show you how to not do it too. So the first one, you have to lie on your side 90 degree to the chest, elbow bent to 90 degree. The instructions are on the screen. You have to keep your shoulder on the ground and don't lift your shoulder off the ground. And the objective is to place your hand and wrist flat on the floor. So when you are entering the result, you have to put it where you were with the test. I got the results, and first in the left side, second on the right side, and that's it. The second test is the freeze test. It's to examine your shoulder external rotation. Like the compass, the instructions are there. You have to place your hand, lower and upper back against the wall. I changed the angle too, so you can see. Your back has to be on the wall all the time. And legs bent flat and elbows at 90 degree. And you have to keep your shoulders and elbow. And the objective is to place the back of your hands and wrist flat against the wall. You have to enter the results. This one I was so good, I think. Yeah, my external rotations were better than my internal rotation. The wizard, it's to test your shoulder flexions. So your back has to be against the wall. Your lower back must not come off the wall. You have to place your head and lower back against the wall. You have to place the back of your hand and wrist against the wall. And when I entered the result, I think this one, my left arm was better than my right, so I completed it. I don't understand because I am a righty, so maybe that's the symmetry of my right hand and left hand. So the wall squat, first you have to have a card, and then you have to place the card and put the markers on the ground. So with feet, maintain a natural lumbar curvature and upright torso. That's very good. You have to extend your arms. Try to squat down with your hips below the top of the knee. Don't spread your arms and bend your elbows. The objective is to be close as possible to the wall. So this one I did so terrible, you can see it. I couldn't even do the third one. I mean three cards, so I was rusty, I think. I put the results, like you can see, it's pretty terrible. For the fifth one is the Lotus. Don't get any ideas, it's not the thing you are thinking. It's to test your hip external rotation. You have to place the lower leg flat on the floor and put your ankles and upper leg above your knee. So don't put your ankle too far inside of the knee, and do not allow your foot to slide inward form towards your lower knee. The objective is to place your upper leg completely on the lower foot. If you can't do it, not a problem. You have to complete it, the results pretty honestly, and I did so terrible. My hips are tighter than a dead virgin, I swear. The sixth one is the shield. Is to test your hip flexion. So you have to lie on your back, grab one knee with both hands, and you have to pull it towards your chest. So you don't have to lift your opposite knee off the ground, and the objective is to touch your chest through your thigh. I was good, I think, this one, so I completed it. I was like 70th percentile or something like that. The sweeper, hip internal rotation. So this one I did very good. You don't have to allow your pelvis to offset the movement. The objective is to open as much as possible without misaligning the pelvis. You don't have to rotate your upper body. straight and only the knee that's moving. I was so good, I think I did 100 percentile or something like that. And after that, the standing forward bend to test your posterior chain with one foot in front of the other. So we are testing the front foot, not the one in the back. And you have to hold this position 5 seconds for test validation. You don't have to bend the knee, and the objective is to put the palm of your hand on the ground. And I think I did pretty well. The diver, so it's hamstring flexibility, so you have to keep your feet together with both legs extended. So it's to flex your hip while maintaining a flat back. You have to hold this position for 5 seconds for test validation. I didn't know it was 5 seconds, but I think I did 5 seconds. The back has to be straight, and the objective is to touch the ground, and I did that. The last one is knee to wall. So to test your ankle flexion, you have to keep your foot flat and perpendicular to the wall, and you have to keep your foot flat and touch the wall with your knee. Don't let your heel off the ground. You don't have to have your knees to move out of alignment with the foot. The objective is to be as far from the wall as possible. Please note this uses the opposite scoring from the wall squat. Yes, that's why I have 0%, I think. I was so far. After that, it will give you your mobility score. I think the ankles it's 0% because yes, I put it in the wrong order, so it would have been 100% on the ankle. So yeah, next test, yeah, I have to do it in 30 days, but 60%, and I think the ankles is 100%, so that's like, I don't know, 70% or something like that. I'm not good at math. These are my two problems, so the overhead position and my hips. I have to work those, and I'll see you at the end. Yes. So to conclude this video, thanks for watching, and if you do the mobility test, you can put your score in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. They always say that it doesn't work. And I'll see you next week. Bye bye.